What is going on, guys? We are back with week 3 in the Legacy franchise as the Cowboys, and we are having a pretty decent season so far. Obviously, it's early on, so we don't really know where we're going to be at soon, but we are going into another matchup, and let's just say the team looking pretty good. Been pretty flawless on offense, and you guys can see here some injuries are piling up. Hopefully that can stop there. We had a pretty good week 1 and decent week 2. Hopefully it doesn't go down from there. And here we are. Stats looking pretty good so far, like I mentioned. Looking a little bit better than the Cardinals, which, I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what you want, especially in that scoreboard and win column. But here is the matchup, and we get the ball first. Not a huge fan, and you know Elliott got hurt last week, so realizing Foreman was in as a return man, I tried to ditch that off with a pitch, and Lewis or Anthony Brown, whoever it was, decided to go out of bounds with it, and Foreman making up for the mistake, even though it really wasn't his fault, getting tons of room down the sideline. He's going to get caught down to the 21-yard line, and that is a huge run to start out the game. And the backup, Muhammad, third stringer, I'm not sure why he's over Brian Hill at the moment, but he gets a nice little run there, rolling out to the right with Prescott, and we got Muhammad underneath. No power because he's a small man, so he gets stopped at the 1, surprisingly. First and goal, though, from the 1. Looking like we're going to throw it. Are we going to do that? Dak rolling out to the left, has the room, takes the easy score. Just like that, we are up 7, and from our own 3-yard line as well. And to the outside, I thought that was going to be picked by Awuzie, who's had a really damn good rookie season so far. He has 2 pick sixes. Could have been another one there. Who knows? I mean, he has a knack for getting into the end zone on that left side. And David Johnson's going to find a hole, and he's going to take that in for a touchdown. Celebrating in. Such a stupid celebration. I don't know why that's even in the game, to be honest. First and 10. Foreman getting some room. He's getting the love that Elliott was getting before he got injured. I mean, what is that? 2 for 81? That's a pretty good start, it's safe to say. Jason Witten gets popped over the middle. It's a first down. Can that be returned? And it is. It was a reversed fumble. It was not. Technically, he was down. Second and 10 from the 44-yard line. Dak has room, and he's going to find Foreman. That's going to almost put him over 100 yards in the first quarter. Obviously, we want the rushing yards over 100, but we'll get there hopefully soon enough. 3rd and inches from the 46-yard line. We're going to go with the run. We have Foreman. He's a good power back. Can we get that first down? We can get a little bit more than it. It's about a good gain of 7, maybe more. It's injury on the play. Hopefully it's none of our guys because we already have 2 and it's week 3. I mean, I don't want more injuries on the list than we have weeks completed. Switzer with a good catch over the middle for 12 yards. 2nd and 10 after would probably be a failed pass. Going to throw the ball again. And here, a little bit late, but it's still good. Right back to Switzer for another gain of about 12. 2nd and 11 after probably a failed run this time. Dak has quite a bit of time rolling out to the right side. And Dak's just going to take off. And we take a little bit of a hit, a little late there, but it wasn't vicious, so I don't really mind. 2nd and 3 from the 4-yard line. Going with a run play. Foreman gets it up the middle and surprisingly actually stopped at the 1-yard line. I mean, Foreman doing that? Really? And to the outside, what a risky throw. It's going to be caught by Will Ty, I believe his name is. Backup tight end for us. And that's going to put us up by 7 yet again. David Johnson finding a little bit of room and gets a nice cut outside. And David Johnson is off to the races. I thought we were doing well on the ground. David Johnson is right there with us. 2 for 73. A great start for him as well. 3rd and 10, though, from the 37-yard line. Our chance to get off the field is a screen. Where is he going to go to? Who's he going to throw to? He doesn't really have any room. Got room to run. There goes Boykin. A huge hit. Forces a fumble. There's an injury on the play. It looked like it was him, but guess not. Either way, it's 2nd and 10. That was a great run by him. Surprised no one pulled off to try to make a play. Great play to the outside, speaking of. And the rookie Woods, picks up right where he needs to. Makes the tackle. It's all that matters to me. And to the outside, Boykin almost got the edge. I switch off. And Malik Collins gets a sack. So 3rd and 21. Seemingly almost impossible to convert. Rolling out to the left. In trouble. That was a decent look. But obviously, Boykin, not the greatest of throwers. Does lead to a field goal, though. So we are up by 4 with the ball. So our chance to go up by 2 possessions potentially here. Foreman had a little bit of a crease. Couldn't quite get skinny enough. Only 8 yards away now from over 100 on the ground. 2nd and 5, and Will Tye gets the play. He was our choice, of course, from the quote-unquote free agency draft. There was a couple of guys there, but he was the best value, especially for this team. Ty Montgomery over the middle. Very deadly on those routes. Definitely need to get him involved more. I love Switzer. I love Dez, but he is a big target as well. And Ty, he's getting involved as well. Surprised that was in. I honestly thought that foot was out, but still, it is what it is. And there goes Foreman, clearly over 100 total in the game, and I believe that would be his 2nd touchdown in the game, I would assume. Can't quite remember. To the side of the field, and wow. I do not know how I was there. User with Grugier Hill, and I don't know. It is what it is. 1st and 10, another good throw there, so perfect timing for him to get going near the end of the first half. David Johnson getting a little bit of room now, and he's cutting inside. He is a hard man to bring down. Gain of about 13 there, 14 yards away from the end zone. Can we make a stop over the middle? I do not know what happened there, but it's a touchdown. That's all that really matters now, doesn't it? 3rd and 9 from the 31, our own 3rd down, and that is close. I can't tell. Apparently it is a 1st down. Thankfully, it was very close. And Dak has a little bit of room, except for that guy coming after us. Dak getting some room on the sideline, making moves, and we might have had a touchdown there. I did not expect him to miss twice. I expect him to hit that 2nd time. Oh, Jesus, Dak in some trouble. And going to throw on the run. Look at the throw to Ty for a huge, almost, what, 30-yard play there. I believe it was a 28-yard throw. Good job. Under pressure. Makes the play. Dez Bryant down to the 3. Make it the 2. 1st and goal. Are we going to run the pitch? No, we're going to change it to an up the gut run with Deontay anyways. And look at the truck stick. Unbelievable. Up the middle. And 1st and 10 for with about a minute left. I mean, this has been a trading points game, and we are up by 11 with 2nd and 17 with a minute left. 3 timeouts. We could get the ball back again, potentially. And there's another sack. There is another sack. Mayowa, I believe Taco Charlton got hurt, so Mayowa's in. 2nd and 21. Can we get a stop? And a little bit of pressure, so he misses the throw to the outside. We have 2 timeouts, about 40 seconds to work with here, so what can we do? And look at Switzer making moves, getting a lot of yards on the return, a lot of great moves there to the 34-yard line. 29 seconds left, 1 timeout. Not the greatest couple of plays there. Looking for someone. Dak has time, makes the throw. And yes, Patrick Peterson outruns Dez. And that's a pick. I've never seen that all year. That is an amazing interception animation. Over the middle, Byron Jones gets the pick right off of him. Not a great decision by him. He had a chance to reset, you know, not have that on his record there. Instead, he is going to give us 5 seconds to work with. 1 timeout. Might as well take a shot. Switzer to the outside. And he gets the touchdown with a 2nd remaining. Obviously, I called timeout because you never know. Spamming it right away. Got to get that field goal at least. But 35-17 right before half. And what is that? Is that a bait on the screen? It is. Grugier Hill with a pick 6. The very first for what it would appear to most likely be a long career in getting pick 6 baits on our team as me usering. So we'll see you know, how the season progresses. But that's a good start. That is a really good start. 1st and 10 for the 46-yard line. Still using his Grugier Hill. Doesn't really have a crazy season, so I don't really feel bad about it. And look at the recovery by me with Grugier. Perfect timing to come in there to try to sack the QB, but instead pick up the fumble. Can't be mad with either result. Foreman, good gain of about 12 there. 2 yards short on, no, about 13 there. 2 yards short. And look at the play action. Try to go underneath. Should have went to Witten, but went with the safe throw. Don't need to really run it up either. But the game gives us a field goal opportunity. I'm going to take it. Can Dan Bailey bang this one in? And he can. That is a really good kick from 57 yards out. That's got to give some confidence to you, even though it wasn't really a pressured kick. 1st and 10, though, is another sack. This time by Lawrence on the outside. 2nd and 21 from the 14-yard line. Doesn't really, you know, at this point it's practically over, but still technically has a chance. There is a fumble on the play. This offensive lineman's going to recover it. Jordan Lewis, great tackle. 3rd and about 17 now. 3rd and 25. I don't know why I said 3rd and 17. I expected to go backwards or something. And that is Almost picked off by Awuzie. I mean, the interceptions are a lot lower this year because we don't want, you know, crazy numbers. So even though you might say, oh, that's unfair with all these picks you're dropping, a lot of other people are too. So at the end of the day, I don't really mind. But I will say, actually, maybe I do mind because, I mean, take it back, I'm not fully paying attention, but if I can recall, I have not really been making any bad mistakes. There you go, Morris. Been pretty on the money all year long. If anything, any pick I have thrown was pretty much on, you know, one of the only options. And look at Sean Lee. Good swap. But, yeah, honestly, I probably would want the picks higher because, like I said, I've been making great decisions. I know the league is super inflated this year for good seasons from QBs because people drop picks all the time. I mean, I think we have a game coming up here or the next game where we drop tons. Yeah, it was after this one because we play Nuke next, who's the Packers. So I don't think there was anything bad in there, but the one afterwards, I think there's a couple of drops that, you know, really could change the game. So we'll see. Obviously, everyone has to deal with it, so it is what it is. 48-20 though, and then Muhammad's got a little bit of room. Caught from the backside. Could have taken that to the house potentially. It doesn't really matter too much. Like I said, though, we have this one pretty much wrapped up, and Foreman drops it. I mean, he had a one-on-one outside with Peterson, who, I mean, both guys have a chance to make a play, but I'm willing to bet Foreman with a little bit of space can get that truck stick down. 1st and 10 to the outside, and with that pick from Xavier Woods, you got to assume the game is pretty much over. I mean, it was already over before then, but now it's, I would say, physically over. 3rd and 3, Foreman's got a chance. What is he going to do? Get popped up the middle. And that would pretty much end the game, I would assume. I guess we're gonna see a couple more plays. 3rd and 5. Lots of fake audible, and it would appear. Audibles are crazy, and so is that interception by us with Grugier. Can't get into the end zone, surprisingly. But now that should end the game. Except for the fact that his quarterback is now injured with the exact same injury Taco Charlton has. So we'll see who has the worst one. Might be the exact same. Who knows? 48-20, though, is the score. We move on to 3-0, just like the Eagles in our division. So, Raj, if you haven't watched, you know, Primetime before, he's a force to be reckoned with. So, who knows? We could see 2 13-plus win teams in our division. You just don't know. But here are the highlights, obviously. There was, you know, some decent ones in this game. Nothing too crazy. We were more precise rather than spectacular. You know, we were just, you know, putting the money on them, you know, the ball on the money. The runs, you know, running right into the hole every time. Just precision football, nothing too crazy. Defense was pretty solid, I suppose. We had a couple of picks, even a pick 6. Fumble. Sacks were pretty decent. I mean, it was a really good performance all over. First game without Dak as well. Or not Dak, Elliott. Elliott has a couple more weeks. It does suck that he's coming back on the bye week, so it's basically a wasted week. 4 interceptions, not bad. We threw 1. I honestly can't remember where the hell our pick was. Where did we throw our pick? I really don't know where the hell our pick was thrown. I definitely need to go back. But Foreman for Elliott, pretty damn good. 8.5, 1 touchdown. I would like to think, though, if it was Elliott, probably would have been over 200. Just because some of those big runs, he would have finished. No question about it. Wiltah definitely having a good game there. Foreman obviously going to make it on the thumbnail without a question. And then Grugier Hill, if I can find a decent pick of him, he should as well. I mean, this is a different league, like I said, so you're not going to see a lot of 2-pick performances, especially a pick 6. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if the primetime video came out earlier today or later today. We'll find out tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be an NFL redo. Not 100% sure, but should be. An NFL draft redo. Then a rebuild. So hope you guys come back for next video. There's the injuries. But until next video,